Hi, my name is Mira Patel, and today I'm going to talk to you about my favorite thing about sensation and perception, which is the science of color perception. Why did I choose color perception? I chose to talk about this because color seems so simple, and I never put much thought into why there are different colors and shades and what sets them apart from each other. Hue, saturation, and brightness are all elements of color that affect the way we perceive it. I was also fascinated by the videos and demonstrations that we saw in class, which I will get into later in this presentation. So what is color? Color is the way our eyes and brains perceive light. Light is a wave, and there are many wavelengths spanning from longer wavelengths such as radio waves to shorter wavelengths like gamma rays. The only light that we can see is the visible light, which is in the middle of the spectrum for wavelengths. Chromatic colors such as blue, green, and red occur when some wavelengths are reflected more than others. Achromatic colors such as white, gray, and black occur when light is reflected equally across the spectrum. Color is important because it helps us differentiate objects from one another. In the pictures above, we saw this example in class, and it demonstrates that with color you can differentiate the berries from the tree, but if you're colorblind or couldn't see color, it's harder to tell them apart from one another. On the image at the bottom of the screen, there was a study done where participants were shown images of fruit but in different colors, and there was a longer response time for fruits that weren't shown in their correct color. Color vision can be helpful in animals, as finding food and spotting predators is necessary for survival. The book explains that there's a proposal that monkey and human color vision may have evolved to help in detecting fruit. One of the things that made me interested in color perception is a video that we watched in class where a red and green top was spun and yellow showed up when I thought it would make brown. When you mix red and green paint, it makes brown, so I assumed it would be the same with the spinner. In class, we did a demonstration where we looked at a color for a minute, and when we looked away at a white background, another color would appear as an afterimage. Our eyes have rods and cones in them, and cones are light-sensitive cells. There are red, blue, and green cones, and when these three colors work together, they help us see all the other colors. When you stare at a color for an extended amount of time, such as yellow, your green and red cones become fatigued so that when you look away to a white background, you'll see a blue afterimage. Mixing paint is known as a subtractive color mixture, while mixing lights is known as an additive color mixture. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you learned something today.